Hey YouTube, this is Natalie, and I am coming to you giving you my first ever lock or anything video. This video is really just a background on my locks. I'm going to tell you first how I started them, when I started them, what I used to start them, the challenges that I faced starting them, and what I use now, how I maintain them now, and just basically I guess that'll be it, and the pros and cons of the different methods that I've used. Okay, so first of all, I started my locks in November of 2008, and I think I started them at the very end of October, very beginning of November. So the very beginning of November this year, my locks will be a year old. Yay! There's a lot of happy birthday hair videos on here, so I think maybe I'll post up one of my own and follow the crowd. Okay, so how I started my locks. I started my locks using, actually let me tell you first what I started out with. What I started with was my hair was uncolored, unrelaxed. For quite some time. My hair has been natural since 2001, and I hadn't even colored or anything ever, and I haven't relaxed it since 2001. And I went to go and have my hair coiled and started in the locking process, and a lot of different I guess locticians and big beauty salons wanted to charge me like $200 to $300 to start my locks because they said my hair was long, whatever that's supposed to mean. Hair length is completely subjective, especially when your hair basically stands up. What's long? My hair was more tall than anything. And anyway, that was really frustrating for me. So my friend Tracy and I, after doing all of our research and after going on YouTube and looking at Shanta's videos, and I think her name is Butterfly, Miss Butterfly or something. I'm sorry, I'm gonna put your name right later. Jessica Lay, which I'm also mispronouncing, and I apologize. We just decided, this is what we're gonna do, and she went ahead and twisted it for me. Okay, so what she used in order to twist it, we used a combination of jam, wax, which I totally would warn you against. Please don't use wax to start your dreads. It's not worth it. Yes, it holds together immediately, but the yuckiness that comes afterwards is just not worth it. So jam, wax, and shea butter. We mixed it all together and had a mad scientist experiment, and she coil locked my hair. Okay, so then eventually I changed from the whole coiling and palm rolling technique because of this. Mainly because my hair is of two different textures. My hair is kinky in the back. Well, it's kinky all over, beautifully so. Kinky all over. But it's coiled in the back and kind of straight and crinkly in the front. Okay, so what was happening was that the back was starting to lock after a few months. Let's say about 3 or 4 months, the back was showing locking, while the front was like just kind of hanging out. It would undo itself every once in a while when I would wash it. If I would work out, it would undo itself. So I had kind of like afro in the front, dreads in the back, which was not a good look. So I decided against continuing with the whole coiling method. Also, what was happening was I was getting a lot of buildup in my hair because of the original use of the wax. I had stopped using the wax after the first time because of the texture of my hair. My friend and I were just afraid that there's no other way to keep it together, because we have back comb my hair, a whole bunch of things. It's really hard to keep my hair just kind of in the lock, just because my hair is straighter. Even in the back, it's a little straighter. Compared to what, I don't know, but it's just not as coiled as most people, I would assume. Okay, so next I switched to interlocking using this latch hook. Best thing ever. Love it. Live by it. Okay, so I stopped using the jam, stopped using the shea butter, which, I really like the shea butter. It was really conditioning to my dry scalp, but I decided to move on from that. Okay, so the way that I maintain my hair now is to interlock it, and the products that I use are a bit more than what I used before, but that's only like out of vanity reasons. It's not really out of necessity, because I need less product now that I interlock. Even though my hair is straighter, even though my hair is not as coiled, I find that I don't really need to use much product because the interlocking just holds it in place. Okay, so to wash my hair, which I'm big on washing. I like to wash my hair. I'm a pretty active person. As a result of that, I sweat a lot because I need to work out. I need to go to work. I need to go to school full time. I'm running all up and down the place. I run a little side business, a legitimate side business. And as a result of that, I need to wash my hair frequently. So I use Rasta Lock Twist Jamaican Mango and Lime Tingle Shampoo. You guys have seen this on YouTube a lot, but here it is once again. That's it. Okay. Get a good look at that. And then after I wash my hair, I apply the Jamaican Mango and Lime Cactus Leave-In Moisturizer. Okay. Okay, so I find that, first of all, this really makes my hair dry, which I like, because like I said, my hair is a little softer, a little bit harder to coil up, a little bit harder to lock, and it kind of like dries out the whole thing, takes out all the excess product that was there before, and lets it kind of like shrink up into itself. Okay, so I really like that. Now when I'm styling my hair, so then if I'm gonna I wash my hair once a week, so if I'm gonna wash my hair, I do this, and then I do this, and then I go about my business. Now if I'm going to interlock, before I interlock, because sometimes I can kind of put some stress on my scalp and I tend to get dry scalp, I will put this in hot boiling water and heat it up, and then apply it to my scalp right after I wash, and then I'll put in the leave-in conditioner, and then I'll go about interlocking my hair. Like I said, it doesn't really take much product because you don't really need to hold this in place because it's kind of braided into itself, Okay, then when I'm styling my hair, what I'll do a lot of the times, I'll wait like a week or two after I interlock in order to style my hair. Just personal preference, because I don't like to overstress my edges like that. Another reason why I locked was because, the weave was kind of putting stress on my edges. And you don't need to weave your hair when you have natural hair, but I was having like a hang up about that I need to get over. So anyway, if you see here, I'm still growing back my edges after this year. It's not so bad anymore. It's a lot better, but this hair grows a lot slower, which a lot of people need to know, is that some of your hair just stops growing after age, and you need to really take care of and love your hair and not overstress it. So I'll let it like go a week or so, and then when I'm about to style it, like put it up into something, I won't interlock my hair, and I'll actually just twist it using Resistant Formula Locking Gel from Jamaica Mango and Lime. Now, normally I don't agree in endorsing anything you're not getting paid for. People should really learn that. Don't endorse things that don't pay you. However, I think that the product itself has paid me tenfold because I really do enjoy the way that the product works in my hair. Then after it's all said and done, even if I'm just leaving in the morning, I didn't really have time to do anything to my hair, because now that they're kind of holding in place and they're more locked, they're now a get up and go style for me, whereas they weren't before. I will just spray in Jamaican Mango and Lime Shine-A-Lock. Okay, so now the last little thing I'm going to talk about is the difference for me. This is all personal to me. I'm not a professional loctician or a hairdresser or hairstylist. I'm a law student by day, and a hair player in her and makeup player with her by night. So, the difference between palm rolling or twisting and interlocking is this for my hair. If you look here, from here to here, the hair has been, palm rolled. It was originally twisted, and then it was palm rolled, right? Okay. It's fatter, which I like, because I want fat, juicy dreadlocks. Eventually that's what I want, is fat, juicy locks. But it's fuzzier, which I don't mind at all. It's also more spongy. It's easier for me to get the water and the shampoo in there when I'm washing. From here to here, it's interlocked. It stays in a lot better. Okay, I can take a shower, I can work out, I can ride my bike, I can do whatever I want to do, go to a boxing class, Pilates and yoga, and I don't have to worry about my hair unraveling itself while I'm going on about my business. But it's a lot skinnier, and it's a little tiny bit lumpier because my dreads are a little fatter, so you can see the definition a little bit more. But other than that, interlocking is for me for right now. Okay, so then that's it. Thanks so much, YouTube, and I'll get to something else later. Thanks, bye.